Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 60, and as you see here, we're getting ready for a series here against Baltimore. As you see their records right there for both squads. Of course, we just got done with the home run derby and the All-Star game, and Theo had a pretty good performance. He was 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 3 strikeouts in that game. The American League won it there 8-5. And fortunately, we could not bring home a home run derby trophy as he was eliminated in the first round. But as you see here, we're looking at the standings right here before we start the second half of the season, and there we are in third place there. So we'll go ahead and get out to the ballpark here, and there you see we're 3.5 games out of first place. There you see the Twins and the Orioles. They're leading the division right now here at first place here in the AL Central. So 3.5 games, we've got a lot of work to do. We're still in the hunt as we're get ready for the second half of this season, and we're hoping that we'll be able to do something here. As you see, he is being shown here in the spotlight, shown as the AL All-Star starter. He was a starting third baseman for the American League, and like I said, he was 2 for 5, had a home run and 2 RBIs. Yeah, his first hit came by way of a home run, which was a solo shot into left field, and that was pretty much got the whole team going as they had an early lead here in the All-Star game. But now we're going to get ready for the second half here, so we'll see what he can do here in Cameron Yards here against the Orioles in this ballgame. So beautiful afternoon, or just an evening here at Oriole Park. There you see the record 45-51 for the Tigers, 55-40 for Baltimore. So there you see he's leading 2 of the 3 categories there in the Triple Crown, home runs and RBIs. Got to get that average up if we're going to try to go for that Triple Crown this year. But we'll see here, 2-2 count, 2 outs, runner at first here, and we'll see what he can do as he cannot get that one, as that's a slider right there, and that will get the out right there. So there you see he gets 8 points. And of course, we're doubling our points here as we got the points doubler here, and we are doubling up our points here in the next. I believe that I got a 20 game one, so next 19 games we'll be doubling our points. So we'll see here, top of the third here, and this one is going to be in there, and this one's going to get there safely aboard there as he gets a single there, and that will put him at first base here. So you see 24 points for that at bat with that solid contact right there, and a great swing right there as he just puts enough right there to get him safely on board there, and hopefully be able to get a rally going here as they are going to his next at bat here. So 1 for 2 for him for the day. Here top of the 5th, we're leading by a run, 3-2, and we'll see him pop this one straight up the elevator shaft as Winters gets underneath that one and gets Bonds out on that one. So you see he gets 6 points for that at bat. As we'll see the replay here in show motion, just got underneath that one, and that one just went straight up right above the plate there. As we see here, we win this one 6-4, and Justin Verlander gets the 7th win of the year. Madison gets his 21st save of the year. So Bonds 1 for 5 for the game, 2 strikeouts, and his average at 278. So we see Max Scherzer and Chris Tillman on the mound for here. Chris Tillman 8-6 for the year. Scherzer 7 for 7. Both him and Verlander have had a pretty rocky start this season, so we'll see how that goes here in this game here as we get ready for game 2 of this series. Here is a 3-game series here in Baltimore, and like I said, we'll actually have another series coming up in this video here. So we get two games here, or 2 series here in this episode. But you see that knuckle change right there, gets on Bonds, and he strikes out on that one right there against Tillman right there, as he cannot pick up that pitch right there, as we'll see in show motion right there. Just cannot read that one very well, and is a little bit late on that one as he swings right there and it's already crossed the plate for a strikeout right there. So we'll see what he can do here in the second time he go against Tillman. And we got a runner at first here, top of the 4th. And this one gets popped up right up there towards the left fielder right there, and that will be a easy play right there. Routine fly ball right there to the left fielder, and that will keep Bonds off the bags there for his second at bat here against Tillman. So there you see 4 points for that at bat right there, as we are now seeing that Bonds is 0 for 2 now with a strikeout and a flyout here. So we'll see what he can do here at top of the 6th here. We're leading it by 1. Nobody on board and nobody out. We'll see here. Bonds hits this one. This is going to be a routine grounder right there to the second baseman for an easy out right there. So that now makes Bonds 0 for 3 for the day, as he'll get 2 points for that at bat there. So again, Bonds just having a little trouble here as we get to the top of the 8th here. He chops this one again to the shortstop, and this is going to be a force out there at second, and no play at first as he again just not getting there. He got there safely for that one, but I believe that they do not credit him for a hit there as a player's choice right there. So fielding choice right there, 0 for 4 for him for the day. And you see Scherzer gets his 8th win. We win this one 2-1 as Madison gets his second save for the season. So now we'll go ahead and get to Game 3 here, final game here at Baltimore, as we are looking to get a sweep here, as we have a chance here to win this rubber match here against Baltimore. So 2-0 now, nobody on board, nobody out. 0-1 pitch for Bonds as he slaps this one to the second baseman right there, and that will be easy out right there as Chris Davis gets that one and gets him out there. As we'll see here, he gets 4 points for that at bat. So it goes to his next at bat there. You see ground out back in the second here. So we'll see what he can do here in the 4th here. Nobody on board, 2 outs, and there's still no score. And there you see again, cannot do anything, get the ball past the infield as the second baseman gets there on time and gets that one. There you see 12 points for that solid contact, but just cannot get anything safely beyond the infield there to get a base hit. So still no score at the towards the middle of the 4th. So I'm going to go here, see these 2 ground outs with 0-2 for the day for him, and we'll see what Bonds can do here as we were down by 2 here, top of the 7th here, runner at first. 1-2 pitch here, and Bonds slaps this one up the middle right there, and that's going to be a base hit right there, and that's going to put a runner there now at first and at second now. So now hopefully the Tigers can get something going here as they're down by 2 runs here in the inning here. As you'll see, we end up losing this ball game 6-1 there. You see Patton gets his second save of the year. Chin gets his 6th win of the year, and Sanchez gets his, I believe, his 9th loss of the year. So now we'll continue our road trip here, and we're going to go to Minnesota. As you see here, the season award leaders. And if the season ended today, this would be our Major League winners here for the different categories there for awards. Of course, most valuable player in the American League would be Theo. But the season is going to have to continue on. So we still got 2 more months in the season here as we get ready for this series here against the Twins here. So it's a 3-game series here in Minnesota. We'll see what he can do here. And there you see our record, 46-52 here at Target Field. So we'll see what he can do here. And unfortunately, he will not be seeing a good friend of his by the name of Simon Unger, because Simon's no longer with the Minnesota Twins. He's now with the Blue Jays. But we'll see here. Bonds hits this one. This one goes deep. This one goes back. And this one has enough to go out of the ballpark. And it does. Home run. Theo Bonds right there. That is home run number 38 for the season right there, as he gets the first at-bat here. And this one puts a nice charge on that one as he takes that one right out of the ballpark right there. So big ups to Mr. Bonds there as he hits that one. 68 points right there. That's a 3-run shot right there. And that will put now 3 runs on the board for the Tigers, as you see him getting some love there from his fellow teammates right there. And we'll see the replay right here. This one goes up there, and this one's screaming out of the ballpark right over the right center field wall. And that will be a 3-run shot there for Bonds. So we'll see 1 for 2 for Bonds here. That 3-run shot back we just seen earlier ago. Runners at first and third, 1 out. We're up by 2 here. And Bonds finds a nice gap there in the left center field there as he hits that one in the gapper right there. And that will try to get a run in here. That'll be a double here. And the run does get in, so that's an RBI double for Bonds, as he's now sitting there. I should say 2 RBI double right there. That gets him some points right there. And now that extends it now to 8 for the Tigers here. So we're going to see a flashback from the first inning there as he hit that 3-run shot earlier. That's really started the game here. And we'll see what he can do here with this next at-bat here see if he can put some more runs on the board. He's already put up 5 RBIs of the day here. So now top of the 6 here, 10-7 here. Nobody aboard and nobody out, and he'll hit this one to right field right there. That's a blooper out to right, and that will get him safely on board there at right field. So you see 27 points for Bonds. There's solid contact and for that base hit there, and that will get him there aboard safely. So 3 for 4 with a home run and a double, having a very good game here. We'll see what he can do here as we are up 12-7 here. Bases are empty, 1 out, and yeah, you can kiss that ball goodbye. That ball is long gone. The upper decker up there, and that is home run number 39 for Bonds. That is home run 39 right there for him, and now that is 6 RBIs in this ball game for Bonds, as it now extends the lead even more, now 13-7, as we'll see him trotting along the bases there. So he gets 56 points for that, and that's a nice solo shot right there, definitely putting the game out of reach for the Twins here, as we'll see the replay hopefully here. Yeah, here we go, see the replay, and that one, he takes that one, pulls that one, hit one opposite field, and then turns around and pulls this one to left field there in the cheap seats up there, and that's definitely a souvenir for someone up there. So you see final score 13-7. There you see Bonds 4 for 5 for the day, 2 home runs, hit his 38th and 39th, and has 6 RBIs in that ball game, and that will make him player of the game here, as you see him in his tops card there. Makes him player of the game there, so a big day for him, moving his average up now to 283 for the season here, as we'll see the replay here, and that's just a beautiful shot right there. He knows that ball is long gone, and he knows that's going to be a souvenir for a lucky fan out there. So we'll see here his stats for the game there. Awesome game that he's had for the Tigers, helping the Tigers with a big win there, 13-7 the final score here in game 1 of this 3-game series here in Minnesota here. So we'll see what he can do here in game 2 coming up here in just a bit, as you see the grounds crew right there getting the field ready for tomorrow's game. So we'll see here a player spotlight. They just talk about his awesome performance that he had from the night before, hitting 6 RBIs in that ball game. 2 of them, or actually should say 4 of those RBIs came from 2 home runs, a solo shot that he hit late in the game, and then 3-run shot that he hit at his first at bat there in the first inning. So there you see him throwing the ball around there, signing some autograph for the kiddies up there. Always, he says that's one of his favorite things to do, sign some autographs there, and just putting a smile on a kid's face there, seeing a favorite major leaguer there doing what he loves to do. So we'll go ahead and see here for game 3 here. This should be a good matchup, and of course we really want to try to sweep this series here. We tried to sweep it in Baltimore, couldn't pull out the win there for the final game, but in game 3 here, as you see this one, and that's a nice catch right there from the center fielder here, as you see solid contact right there, and Blackman gets that one and snags that one. That's definitely going to be a web gem right there. That's going to be on ESPN later tonight, and that's a grabber right there. So 5-0 now here in the 4th inning. So over 3 here, lined out back in the 4th there, as we just saw. Top of the 7th here, 1-2 pitch, 1 out, down by or up by 4 there. And you see Bonds strikes out there, and that will be a strikeout right there on Bonds. He only gets 2 points for that 4-pitch at bat. But there you see the league leaders right there for the Twins, and there you see the highest ERAs right there. They are in fourth place there with their team ERA. So over 4 for Bonds here as we get ready for this at bat here in this ball game. Top of the 9th here, it is 6-1 here, 0-2 pitch, and this is going to be a 1-out single right there, as he is able to get that win there, as we try to see if we can get this series going, if we can win this 2nd game of the series here. And we'll see here, we end up winning this one 6-3. Final score, Bonds 1 for 4 for the day, a strikeout, and his average at 281 for the season. So we'll see here, we'll get to the final game here, game 3 of this series here at Target Field. And just like I said, we want to try to see if we can sweep this one. So we'll see what we can do here. As you see the numbers right there that he's hit so far this season, and just having a great season for his. And remember, this is only a sophomore campaign, but there you see his curveball right there gets on him, and he cannot do anything right there. Only gets 2 points for that at bat there as he strikes out there. But what I was going to say was this is only his second year in this as a major leaguer, and he's doing very well here compared to his first season. But then he hits this one. This one goes deep, and this one does not have enough to go over the fence right there as it's caught near the warning track there, out there at center field. He'll get 27 points for that at bat right there for that pop-up deep fly ball there out to center here. As you see, the Twins organization are probably thinking, man, we should have drafted him. So we'll go ahead and see here, top of the 8th here. We are up by a run here, 2-1, 1 out in the 8th, and this one is going to go up high, and this one's going to be a pop out to left field, and that will be an out right there. So Bonds unsuccessfully on the bases here today. As you'll see here, he got 8 points for that at bat there, and we'll see what he can do here in this ball game here. As we'll see here, we're unable to get a sweep there, but we lose the game 6-2. Final score: Bonds over 4. Just could not produce anything in that ball game there, but he did produce a lot in that whole series there compared to what he's done in the past. But we'll see there, we are only a game behind the Royals here, as we are 48-53 for the season. Royals are 49-52. We have a great shot here to get that division lead here, because we do play the Royals here in a couple of days. As long as we can keep winning, and hopefully the Royals will slip up. We have a great shot here. Yeah, as you see here, we got a series coming up. We got a homestand here against the White Sox here. As you see, we got a 4-game series against the White Sox, and then we got KC. So we have a great shot here to get the division early enough here as we get ready for the dog days of the season coming up here. Just about to wrap up this month of July. So that is it for the episode, you guys. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, guys, definitely come on back for another episode of Theo Bonds as we try our best to get the division lead here and try to see what we can do here in the last month or so of the season. If we can get that get ourselves in the playoff position here. So as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.